This source is off of AccuWeather.com.
Maximum sustained winds at 130 miles per hour. We could see it slightly increase before landfall, but regardless, a strengthening storm coming into this region is a dangerous setup for widespread impact.
Look at that. That is scary. That is really scary, guys. Look at the size comparison.
We've had impacts well away from the center of circulation. You know, the strongest storm so far this season, Beryl, when it moved across the southern Windward Islands, then made landfall on the upper Texas coast.
Again, for anybody who doesn't know and can't leave and can't vacate, this is what you need to follow. Please, please, spare your life if you have any way of getting out. But that's the best advice I can offer anybody right there. Take refuge in a small interior room, closet, or hallway of the lowest level during the storm. Put as many walls between you and the outside as you can. Stay away from windows, skylights, glass, and doors. Make sure, of course, you keep your phone charged. You have a bottle of water. You can reuse the bottle of water to urinate if you're a guy. If you're a girl, well, you're just going to have to use something else, a bedpan, a pot, whatever you can to hold throughout the storm. That's for the worst case scenario. But as I reiterate and characterize this, it is aiming straight for the Big Bend. This is not a joke. And again, I will second the motion that I was over here on the Space Coast when I experienced a small power outage, which I will just save people the time of watching my 8-minute recent upload. I'm on the Space Coast, people, and I got a power outage based on the sheer wind shear from this storm. This is where I am on the back end of the storm. This is the monstrous size of this storm. It is hitting currently right now sheer winds. If you have a chance to get out, anybody can get out from this point on. Please, people, let's bring some awareness to all these folks, anybody in the eye wall path of this storm, because this storm is aiming straight up as like an uppercut punch, as I've already heard from Mark Sudduth's channel. This eye is just driving straight up, and it's going to pile drive right through here. These are all the areas that will be affected. Take these warnings seriously. If you have a chance to get out and move away from the worst part of the storm, please heed those warnings. If you are already experiencing these conditions and you have a difficulty getting out and you don't have a way to get through, take those precautions that I already mentioned up here at the upper part, above part here. The urinating, obviously, in a pan or cup, probably not necessary through the hard part of the beginning of the storm, but for those who are stuck in long extended periods, that would be the case. The storm is moving quite quickly. Hurricane Helene, I don't know if it's made landfall yet. See here, it's 4 hours in, 14 minutes ago. It's already exploded into a Category 4. Obviously, that's been the whole moral compass of everything that's been going on here. Yep, and what's crazy is, like I said, I'm on Space Coast, Melbourne, and we experienced a power outage. Let me show you this again on my YouTube channel. A very small and brief power outage where the power left and then came back. That was when I did this video, and you can watch this again. And I'm thinking every day about everybody in here. This was where it happened. Watch this.
I'm bringing to the attention by Christopher Ken, USA Today, 5 hours ago, that there is a problem, and Sheriff Ivey is talking out, apart from Ron DeSantis, who made the emergency for over 41 counties in Florida. This is an unsurvivable storm, as here shows here. Mr. Ivey has already spoken out. DeSantis spoke out. I second that motion. Human life is not something you can just take for granted and not take it seriously. There's too many people still in the path of this storm. People need to take this seriously. This is not a joke. I'm very fortunate that we just experienced a very light power outage here just about 10 minutes ago.
Now, the power outage as shown in here occurred, I believe, here.
I'm bringing to the attention by Christopher Ken, USA Today,
When
5
I first
hours
started
ago,
this, I made another video,
and Sheriff Ivey is
and not
talking
more
out,
than a
apart from
few
Ron
seconds of
DeSantis, who made
talking.
the emergency for over 41 counties in Florida.
We got a power outage.
This is an unsurvivable storm.
Just one.
As here
It's just one
shows
power
here.
outage. But
Mr. Ivey has already spoken out. DeSantis spoke out.
might have been this one.
I stand by what.
Nope. I'm not sure where it is again, but point is, it wasn't that, it was like literally around 9:20 on the Space Coast, and I'm over here, way over here. Okay, the storm is here, and this is the area of the most impending risk for everybody in this path wall of where this storm is headed. It's right here, heading straight up through the Big Bend, and it's aiming straight up through Tallahassee and all these surrounding areas. Anybody in these zones on the outside of any of these particular areas, all in here, you guys need to heed the warnings and get out. Anybody that's in these areas, take shelter. In all of this region here, please take shelter. Please stay safe. Please. Thank you for watching. And again, as a last minute note, as I'll stand by what I say from before, please go to Mark Sudduth's channel. Where is it? My subscriptions. Mark Sudduth. We're gonna just get in here and go to his channel right here. I've got his channel linked in a lot of my descriptions. I'm a massive proponent of watching this, but please go to his channel and subscribe.